For you guys, let's get right to it. Action. What's going on, Alamo City Movie Talk fans? As always, I'm your host, Ryan D. Equal Ryan 680.
Mangela, that Kelly
And this is Alamo City Movie Talk, guys. Thank you so much for making us a part of your day. You know what to do. Like, share, and subscribe, guys. Let's get right to it. But Angela, what are we talking about today? What's today's movie?
We are reviewing The Rip.
The Rip?
A group of Miami cops discovers a stash of millions in cash, leading to distrust as outsiders learn about the huge seizure, making them question who to rely on. So Ryan, kick us off. I know the first thing we noticed was a stellar cast.
Fantastic,
Fantastic cast. A lot of familiar faces.
High-profile actors here.
Yes.
Assembled. Avengers assembled.
And I think we kind of did see like a small, was it a trailer or something before seeing it?
Yeah.
But what were your thoughts going into this? Did this film live up to your expectations?
I mean, okay, so here's the thing. When movies like this, big blockbuster films, and it's a force to be reckoned with. This cast is just, it's really good. It's great casting. It's a lot of high assembled. Like if this was the new A-Team, I'll be 100% on board for this A-Team movie. If you've never seen that, take whatever you want. But the remake, as far as the original is really good. Anyways, this is definitely an action thriller popcorn film. And here's the thing, though. Here's the thing that I'm very, very upset with, because I'm going to start off with the big thing. And the big thing I'm going to say is this movie, it's sadly, because here's the thing with Netflix. They don't premiere all their movies all the time in theaters. They don't. Dang. And this fucking movie is not going to be in the biggest screen possible. I'm so upset about that because it's such a fucking good movie. It really is. So it's not going to make that. It's not going to make that money in the box office. It's not going to make any revenue, but we'll see if it makes up in new subscribers or however they want to say it. But one of the key things I'm going to say here in this film, really in reality, is that Matt Damon and Ben Affleck, Batfleck, their chemistry is so well rounded together. I mean, they've been lifelong friends for ages in the industry, so it really centralizes on them to really have the core cop partnership, fellowship, if you will, together, because they really rely on each other throughout the whole movie. Not only that, but they push us to the brink, and we're not going to spoil it for you. They push us to the brink of believing the unbelieving, and then believing something that's not true to believing. It's crazy. You guys will know what we're talking about here once you see the movie, but this movie is fucking good. Go see it. I wish I could say go see it in the theaters, because I want you to go see it in theaters. I want you to be able to go see this in the biggest screen possible. But unfortunately, because it won't be available to be able to watch it in theaters, I'm saddened about that. I really am. It's a bummer. I'm not gonna lie, it's a bummer. I'm just saying, it's a little bummer. But this movie is so good. It's action packed. If you really love movies, like I would say, I think I mentioned it earlier today. Someone asked me, they're like, Ryan, what's the recent movie? This is work. Ryan, what's the recent movie that you see? What's a good movie this week? And I was like, man, I'm focused in on work. I'm locked in on work. Hopefully my boss ain't watching, but I'm locked in on work. And I was like, damn it, I had to talk about this movie because it's The Rip. It's such a good fucking movie, and I cannot recommend this enough. But if you are an action-packed thriller, like I would say The Beekeeper. The Beekeeper.
I love The Beekeeper.
Yeah,
movie.
no, it's good. That's what I'm saying. Like The Beekeeper. I would say it's as good as The Beekeeper. If not, people want to talk shit about The Beekeeper. I don't give a fuck. It's a fucking good movie. So, and if you want to say it's the shittiest movie, I don't think so. I can name you so many other shitty movies, but
I like Jason Statham.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. And I want to hear your take on this after I ramble on. I'm sorry, guys. But this movie definitely has the same characteristics of The Departed, Heat, a great movie with Al Pacino, Val Kilmer, that they're trying to remake. They're making a second one to that. So regardless, though, this is definitely that gritty cop drama, action-packed fucking movie. And I cannot recommend this enough for you guys, moviegoers out there who are just... You are going to be pleasantly surprised. I had a fantastic time watching this movie. It's definitely in the first 15 to 20 minutes, it feels like a fucking TV show. But then at the same time, though, it's very, very... it gives me anxiety through the fucking roof. It really does. I'm sorry I'm cussing a lot, guys. Sorry. But this movie gets me so excited. And it gives me anxiety every time I'm watching it, because I'm all like, what the fuck is true? What's not? And I'll say this. they definitely use some characteristics that I've done in the past at work. But anyways, all right, enough of me rambling on. Angelo, what did you think of this movie? Because you're not familiar or with films like this that are kind of action packed and everything.
I mean, I like action movies. It's just like,
but you're more into anime right now. You're more into anime. You're more into Crunchyroll. If you know what Crunchyroll is, oh gosh.
Well, I mean, I've since middle
Demon
school.
Slayer,
Since middle school, but
Digimon. By the way, we're watching Digimon. Sorry.
I was more like Sailor Moon and Inuyasha.
Oh, Sailor Moon. Digimon. Digital Monster. Yeah.
But I'm not into cop movies. Like, they're okay. They're not my favorite genre, cop movies.
Okay.
But I really like the cast. I mean, come on. Matt Damon, Ben Affleck, fresh off her Golden Globe win, Miss Tiana Taylor. And even a lot of other familiar faces, Catalina Santino Marino.
Yeah.
Kyle Chandler, Stephen
My
Yeun.
boy Kyle Chandler.
So I mean, you have such a really, really good cast, and even from the morning show, Nestor Carbonell. There were so many familiar faces. They all did so incredible in this one, and I will say it pleasantly surprised me. Like I said, I'm not into the cop genre, but it was for me read more as like you say, who do you trust? Like almost like a who done it, but like
who did it
in this cop universe of trying to figure out this stash of money that they found, where it was.
How much is it? Is it 150K? Is it 250K?
Very conspiracy of like, who do you trust? And I love that loyalty. So I really liked that aspect of it. I really liked the mystery of like you as an audience are trying to figure it out along with the cast.
Yeah, with everybody else.
Yeah, the characters. So I really enjoy movies like that. So I liked that aspect. And of course, it had action thrown in there here and there.
Fuck yeah.
Wasn't too much over the top for me, just enough. But like you said, it is more of a popcorn movie. But I still really, really enjoyed it. And again, I agree. I would have loved to have seen this on the big screen. I think all the action sequences that we saw, it would have been really great to see it with the sound. And
of course.
The theater format, it would have been amazing.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the thing too. I'm a big believer. I mean, Pierce Skarsgård literally just set this at the Golden Globes. Stellan, I'm sorry. Stellan Skarsgård just set this literally at the Golden Globes. Cinema. Watch it in the biggest theater possible. Enjoy that. What do you say? That person next to you, and share that pulse of movie magic with someone, a stranger, and really experience this movie for the first time. And so I'm a big fucking believer in movie theater chains. I'm a big fucking believer in making people go see it at the biggest screen possible. If you can, if it's IMAX, if not, that's totally fine. 70 millimeter or any other in a movie theater experience, because movies belong in the theaters. They don't belong at home. And yes, is this a Netflix movie? Of course it is. But at the same time, though, I mean, it's such a stellar cast. And that's the thing too, is that there's quite a bit of movies that as of right now, right, that I can think of. There's a handful of movies that I wish I can buy, but you can't because they're Netflix films.
Yeah. And for me, as much as I don't see anything wrong with seeing it at home, but I do think there are certain films that I would love to have that experience with the huge screen, with the surround sound that you just can't get at home. So then for me, there's nothing wrong with seeing it at home.
Of course.
I think, and like you say, with certain Netflix films or streaming films, I do wish we could own them. So like when we're, not logged in, we can access them like, when we're on a flight.
Yeah. And
I know we watch movies so we go to like Disney or take a flight.
You can do that right now if you have a subscription, but you still need a subscription. You can't, and you can't just buy the movie outright. And see, that's the thing too, is that Apple did a really good thing. So this year F1 came out, right? Everyone knows it's an Apple movie and it's available for Apple subscribers, but Apple actually is really big on social media. I'm really big on social media, actually. A big believer of social media about physical media. So they released a Blu-ray and 4K version of it. And you could also buy it separately, where you could just buy the movie itself digitally and then just don't even have to have Apple TV. So I'm a big believer that I will literally, Netflix, I will pay the money to own it, to where I can just own it, physical copy and everything. But I mean, obviously their CEO and everything has stirred away from physical media and stirred away from movie theaters.
It's a business and it makes sense
to them, not to me.
I know, but as a consumer or as a business, how you have
I'm just
you
saying.
make more money from the monthly subscription than you do from one outright purchase. So it makes sense.
I mean, it's just a matter of make sure there's growth every month, right? That's all that matters. And that's why they keep putting out content like this. But at the same time, though, look at what they've accomplished. I mean, this past year alone, Frankenstein, our theater was packed.
I would love to own Frankenstein.
Yeah, but that's a Netflix movie, and that's the thing too. Is I'm so saddened that I can't own it.
I loved that we saw that in theaters. So again, that was another Netflix
it was
film.
Fucking beautiful in theaters. Yeah.
And I would have been sad if that was not shown in theaters.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I love Guillermo del Toro. He's so good.
And honestly, it's a better experience watching it in the biggest screen possible because again, Netflix, the way it's destroyed the ratio, it's just a lot of it factors in. I just want to watch it the way it's filmed. And I'll leave it at that because regardless, it still made money. It still made money in the box office, and I was glad to see that along with the other films that came out this past year.
Stranger Things made money.
Dude, yes.
Sold out.
Sold money.
At least our theaters here in town were sold out. We didn't check out the theaters, but the ones in town.
They hear that ching, baby, because the last showtime, I mean, literally, like it was the night, so it was New Year's Eve.
New Year's Day.
And then New Year's Day. So we went to go see New Year's Day. And I literally got the tickets. They were like kind of not the very front, but the second to the front. And I got them like a month ago. They were like, it was like a month ago. And I didn't know. I was like, man, it's already so usually social media would do like a post, and then towards the end of the day, I was like, oh crap, Stranger Things tickets went on sale. So I looked at it; they were literally gone. It was as soon as 5 minutes later after I purchased those, I was like, boom, everything's gone. I was like, damn, everything's so.
But that wasn't even bad though. Yeah. Even though we were in the front 2 rows, like that back row, it wasn't too bad. So, but again, Netflix, if they make it right and strategic, I'm not saying put all their films on theaters, but I think they could have some potential for recouping some costs, making money if they put certain movies in theaters. And this would have been one of them that I would like to see.
Exactly. Yeah. Starting back to this movie, I would even say because of the huge chemistry and because of the rooted in decades of real life friendship between I would say even it impacted the movie because Affleck and Damon,
that was good.
They really have this chemistry because they're really great friends. So it's like, fuck yeah.
And the twist, the reveal that got us.
That got us all. So,
yeah, that's an interesting.
That was a very interesting take. And I was pleasantly surprised. I really was. Yeah, it shook me. But anyways, so Angela, what are you gonna give this rating? Let's go to ratings real quick.
I don't know if people agree with me, but I really liked it. So I would give it like a 7 because I really enjoyed it.
7.
It was an interesting concept. Like again, I like movies that like you have to kind of guess along and you have to figure it out too with the characters and almost like a whodunit, but whose money is this? Who's the mole? Who do you not trust? Kind of situation. So I like stuff like that. So I really enjoyed it. Again, I agree that the chemistry between the 2 leads, Matt Damon and Ben Affleck, were it's recognizable. It's undeniable. And even all the other supporting ones like Steven and Tiana. I really liked them.
A Golden Globe winner.
Fresh out of Golden Globe. We desired. It was so great. What's up? And I loved her dress with the bow on the crack. But I highly encourage people to watch it. I personally, I think we had seen the trailer once, but I didn't see any promo or marketing for this one. So I really hope word of mouth that people do end up watching it on Netflix.
Honestly, because of the powerhouse it really has, and it has Affleck and Damien, they're really highlighting them a lot in the poster and the promo. Because I did get a notification today, finally, like, hey, movie will be available on Friday. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I mean, regardless though, those 2 names are powerhouse names. People are gonna fucking see this movie. They really are. They're gonna see it and they're gonna watch it. They're gonna see how intense it is, how much tension there really is growing between the characters, and is it trust? Is it temptation of money, lust of money, and solid character driven thriller here, and it feels right at home on a Netflix platform. It really does. I mean,
honestly, if I was in that situation, I don't know what I would do.
We don't know. That's the thing.
We never know. I don't think anyone would know unless you're put in that situation. And even then,
of course, yeah.
It's hard to say.
that money. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna have to give it a solid. Let's do a solid 8 out of 10. I'm gonna do 8 out of 10. Definitely, obviously coming out this year because this is our first Netflix movie of the year, I would say. for first Netflix movie of the year. So there you go, starting off with a really good rating here. Let's see how the year turns out for us, at least for Netflix and everything, knowing that they bought Warner Brothers as well. And so that's the thing too, is that I really want them to keep that same momentum where, okay, if it's a Netflix movie, we'll just shift it over to Netflix. But at the same time, though, you can still push them over to theatrical cuts and kind of show them in theaters. You can still do that, just like everything else.
So. Even if it's like a shorter runtime, maybe not like the whole like 6 weeks, but maybe like a shorter one.
Just leave it the way it is.
Yeah,
leave it the way it is.
But
usually it's 2 weeks.
Netflix, I hope you keep putting out movies in theaters.
Yeah, no.
Please and thank you.
Yeah, and especially like I would even say hopefully it's in their contract of the actors and everything that are in the director that really, depending on the director, right? So Guillermo was definitely one of those directors where like it needs to be in a theater. So I think that was one of his what do you call it? One of his
like requirements.
Requirements. Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
And good thing you pushed for that because that was a fantastic film.
Yeah, it was. It really, really was. But yeah, no. So I'm gonna say 8 out of 10, guys. I do recommend this movie. Obviously, go check out this film. We cannot stress that enough. So go check it out. Go check it out because it will give you pleasantly surprised. And if you called it, hey, that's cool. You're great. You're smart. Be gritty. Whatever. I didn't see it coming.
Yeah,
I really
kind of
did.
surprises for both of us.
I did. And my boy Kyle Chandler. We'll see Kyle Chandler later this year in Green Lantern.
Oh, I like
so
that.
it's
We're
gonna be
seeing a lot more stuff.
Yeah.
I've liked him ever since King Kong.
King Kong. Oh, that's right. With Jack Black. Man, I love that movie. I really do. That's a good movie.
Yeah, I know you loved him since Friday Night Lights. So.
Oh yeah, 100% fucking love that guy since Friday Night Lights.
Never seen it.
Really fantastic show. If you've never seen it, it's a Texas movie about football. It's beautiful. It talks about everything. It's more bigger than football. It's about life. It's about marriage. It's about everything. And Peter Berg is the director, the creator of this TV show. So it's really good. So I do recommend that movie, that TV show. But there is a movie, by the way. So the movie, so Peter Berg directed the movie and then he made a TV show off it. But my point being is that the TV show's better. Say that. I said it. All right, guys. Well, the question is for you guys. Let us know what you guys think of The Rip. Let us know in the comments down below. And it is rated R, by the way. So just keep in mind. I know it doesn't matter. It's Netflix. Who cares? Your kids are gonna watch it. Your grandkids are gonna watch it. Everyone's gonna watch it. I'm just saying. It don't matter. It don't matter unless. Yeah. Remember that? Remember that? Oh man. Yeah, that was a good one. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much once again. As always, I'm your host, Ryan D. Ryan 680.
I'm Angela Cadian.
And this is Alamo City Movie Talk. Have a good one, guys. See you at the movies. Laters. Peace.